What's up, Straight Talk About Life listeners? Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're listening to me on the web radio station, thank you for joining me at 6 a.m. It means so much, and you're so dedicated, and it shows that you really, really support me. If you're listening to me on any of my other platforms, thank you so much for pressing that play button. You did not have to be here today, but you decided to give me a chance, and I thank you. All of my new listeners, welcome. I always speak about positivity on my podcast and motivating, uplifting, and encouraging other people. Um, so today has been a pretty good day for me. I am still getting over this cold, and I actually sound a lot better than I did a couple days ago because, oh my goodness, I sounded a horrible mess. Kind of like a man a little bit, but oh, yeah, your girl has been down a little bit, but I'm right here drinking my tea. And this is, I put some cinnamon in there. I put some lemon in there. I put some honey in there. And yeah, it's super hot right now. So I'm going to have to wait a few minutes to drink it. So hopefully I can get through this episode without coughing and all the other stuff that's been going on. But hey, I'm not claiming sickness. I'm healed and my voice is going to go back to being normal ASAP. I hope all of you have had a really good day. I hope that everything has been prosperous for you. I hope you've gotten everything accomplished that you set out for. And yeah, I hope it's just been a really good day. So I want to touch on something really quick. I've talked about this before in another episode, but it's just been put on my heart to bring this up again. I believe that loyalty is very important. It's extremely important to me. Some people value loyalty on a higher standard than other people do. And when I say I'm a loyal friend or a loyal mate, a loyal spouse, I am that. Like no one from my past can ever come and say, unless they're lying, but I don't have any enemies like that would just lie on me. Well, one, but yeah. um I've always been really loyal. Like if I rock with you, I rock with you. And if any situation comes up in life that would make my spouse, friend, anyone uncomfortable, I value that in high regards. And I would make decisions accordingly. So, like, if, something was going on that a person didn't like or whatever, I would make the necessary adjustments just to make sure that they're comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's actually some people out there that are good people and they actually value people's hearts and how they feel. Some people move differently, like, they really wouldn't care how people feel. Like, if it makes them feel good, they'll do it. But I'm a different breed. Like, and I feel like when I put myself out there and show my vulnerability, I feel like sometimes it's not appreciated to a certain extent. Um, Yeah. I feel like that sometimes. Like, if you have a friend or a person that you're in a relationship with and they love you and they value you and everything, you should really appreciate them because, like, they look at you like in high regards. Like, that means you're special to them. So, appreciate the people that love on you because the world that we live in today is so many selfish people out there that just really are concerned with making themselves happy and only themselves, you know? But, don't be a fool and don't just, let people use you because sometimes when people know your heart and know what type of person you are, they'll use you to a certain extent. But on the other hand, if you got good people around you, then, you know, I'm sure they're not those type of people. Yeah, I've had people in the past that were users and stuff like that, but I don't have people like that in my life. Like, anyone that comes in my life at this point and in this season are people that I really care for, people that I value a great deal. And sometimes it's really weird that you can meet people and it just, to you, it just seems like you've known them forever. Because it's like the chemistry is just awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people seem like family. They feel like home. And trust me, I've been searching for a long time to find people that feel like home, people that make me feel comfortable. So I value those people. I value those relationships and friendships because I don't want to lose them. So, you know, just loyalty, value loyalty with your people. And loyalty should go both ways. So, like, you shouldn't be the only one being loyal in those relationships. It should go both ways. So, if you're giving out that energy to your people, then your people should be giving that back. And if they're not, then that's not that's not your tribe. Those are not your people. And yeah, being positive and showing people your heart. I believe that we should always be open with people. And sometimes I feel like people, I guess, that's not really used to people being really open and exposing everything and telling them everything. I feel like they may think that's weird, but the type of person I am, I like to be upfront and honest about things, about my feelings, about situations, because I don't like to be caught looking like a deer in the headlights. Like, I want to beat everybody to the punch. I want to tell you everything and what's going on. I would hate for, like, a friend or family member to come back and ask me questions like, why you didn't tell me such and such and such, and I had to find out in the streets. Like, I'm not that type of friend. If anything is going on or it's on my heart, if it's been placed in my spirit, I'm going to tell the people that are closest to me because that's just the type of person that I am. And I don't think that I'm better than anyone else. I don't think that people that don't do that are not good people, because I mean, hey, you move like you move, but I just believe in being honest and upfront with people. And of course, I would love that back. Like, you shouldn't be around people that can't be upfront and honest with you and tell you things. Like, I know you shouldn't tell people everything. No one should do that. But like leaving your friend or family member on red and having them wondering about you and what's going on and things like that. I believe life is just too short to be playing with people and their emotions and everything. Like, just open up and tell people what's on your mind and how you feeling, how you moving out here. You know, especially if these are your people. So yeah, that was just excuse me. That was just placed on my heart to speak about that because I feel very strongly about being loyal and having loyal people around me. I have literally cut people off from not being loyal and not being honest with me. Like, that means so, so, so much. I don't think it's anything good about being in a company of people that claim that they love you and care about you, and you find out that they're lying or cheating or doing things behind your back. To me, that's a complete deal breaker, and it's hurtful. And some people can take things like that and just get over it and, act like nothing ever happened. But it's really hard to look a person in the eyes, in the face, and know that they're lying to you or knowing that they have lied to you, because it brings up the question, what are they lying about now? What are they going to lie about next? If you felt so comfortable lying and being dishonest, what else are you lying and being dishonest about? This is why I say you should just practice being open and honest with people. And then, like the older people used to say, when you tell one lie, you got to tell another lie to cover that lie up. And no one has time for all of that. So, yeah, do people right. um, I also believe that you should always have friends and people around you that will help elevate you to go to the next level. So if you have stagnant friends that are around you, or family members as well, that are around you that don't want anything out of life, that are not doing anything, are not helping you with your purpose, they're not putting into you, they're not feeding into you, then you really don't need those type of people around you, especially if you're on a healing journey, especially if you have a purpose that you know of, because a lot of people don't know their purpose. But if these people are not helping you in any kind of way, then you may need to distance yourself from them and find you some people that are like-minded. And, more than likely, you wouldn't even have to find those people, because the universe has a way of ushering those people into your life when you least expect it. So, like, you can meet someone today or tomorrow, and you may wonder, like, I wonder, why did I meet this person? Like, why did they come into my life right now? Like, everyone that enters your life is for a reason or season. So you would have to just wonder, like, what is their purpose? Like, are they here to help push me? Did the Most High send them my way? And a lot of times, people's actions, the love that they show you, the support that they give you, will answer all those questions for you. Because sometimes you could just meet people and it's like, it feels like the Most High sent them to you in the nick of time for whatever reason, whatever you may be going through in your life. You may meet someone that comes in to encourage you, someone that comes in to push you when you're feeling down on yourself, or you feel like there's no hope, or you feel like you just don't have anyone. And then all of a sudden, this person or these people just show up out of nowhere. Sometimes that's the Most High way of letting you know that He loves you and He's in your life and He has your back. Sometimes you don't even have to question it and wonder, like, where did this person come from? Or why are they showing me so much love? You know, why do they want to be friends with me? Or whatever the case is. Sometimes you don't even have to question it. Because the Most High knows where you're going in life. He knows your heart. He knows what's going on in your life. And those people may have been sent for you in that moment to help you lift your head up, to let you know that you are not alone, and to let you know that somebody loves you and doesn't want anything from you. You know, there are still people out there like that. They're hard to find because it seems like nowadays everyone has some type of motive attached to them in one way or another. Either they're trying to use you for your money, for what you could do for them, for your status, or whatever they can get out of you. It seems like a lot of people are out for using people. I despise that because I could never use anybody. I don't want that type of karma coming back on me. I know that the Most High don't play. I could never use anyone. For what? The same things you have, I could go get it. It may take a little longer from me, but I can go get the same thing that the next person has. So there's no reason to use anyone. Some people genuinely just want to give love. Some people just have a lot of love to give. Sometimes people didn't experience love or real love. Sometimes the Most High will put on their heart to come love on you, to show you a different way. And oftentimes, that person may not be wrapped in the bow and the gift wrapping that you might like. You might be used to people looking a certain way. You might be looking like models and, you know, the boy next door. The person that sent the love you might not look like that. They might be plus size. Might be really skinny. Might be a different race from you. But never miss out on your blessing because of how a person looks. Or maybe they're not the typical person that you're used to being around or used to dating or whatever. Don't miss out on your blessing. Being shallow, judging people. Sometimes the people that are judged by society as not being the most attractive have the biggest hearts. Sometimes those are the people that will have your back no matter what. In the middle of the night, if you call this person that society has deemed less desirable, unattractive, you call them up in the middle of the night just because you want to talk. that person is liable to just get up and listen to you, let you vent, come visit you, pick you up when you're down, and just be there for you. But see, some people are too busy chasing the model types, and those are the ones that will break your heart. Those are the ones that, God forbid, if you lost everything today, they wouldn't give you a second look. They probably wouldn't call you, probably wouldn't talk to you, probably wouldn't do any of that. Probably wouldn't flirt with you, probably wouldn't do nothing. But people are so busy chasing the person that's easy on the eyes. Excuse me. And I have always been the type of person that I don't judge people. First of all, I don't judge people in general. I don't judge anyone. Who am I to judge? I don't judge people. But I had someone ask me a long time ago, like, what is your type? And I had to think about that long and hard, because I was like, what is my type? I didn't really know my type. I know what I don't want. I don't want anyone that's going to be abusive. I don't want anyone that's not well groomed. I don't want anyone that's not educated or can at least, keep me intellectually going. I don't want anyone that I can't sit and have a conversation with. They don't stimulate my mind. I don't want that. But as far as judging someone because of their size or their age and all that, I don't think I'm that picky on that. I have dated older. Not too much older, but I think he was 20 years older than me. But he was just as childish as a 20 or 30-year-old. So it doesn't matter about the age. When they say, maturity comes with age, that is not always the case. Because he thought he was popping. I mean, he was very well educated. Had a great job, great career, a lot of money. He had status in the community. And, a lot of women wanted him. So sometimes people can't handle that. I think it kind of went to his head a lot. I'm not even going to say a little bit. It went to his head a lot. And, he was just for the streets. He wasn't ready for me. Because one thing I don't play about is loyalty. If you are disloyal, that's a deal breaker. I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. Get somebody else to do it, because I'm not doing it. And I've always said that I would never date anyone younger than me. But I've found that sometimes people, when they're younger than you, they some of them are very mature. Some of them are more mature than the 40 or 50-year-olds. You just have to use discernment when you're dealing with people. The power of discernment is something else. And if you use that, you'll be able to know if, this is a good person, if this is somebody, because, I know people lie and they have a mask on when you first meet them, what some people do. But sometimes you can kind of figure people out if you pay attention. If you're very observant like I am, because I observe everything and I pay attention to conversations. And sometimes people will tell you one thing and then 3 months down the line, they'll switch it up and tell you something else. So you have to have your ears open, have to have your mind open as well. And don't let anybody play in your energy, because people will, especially if they know that you're a good person or maybe you have something that they're after. Sometimes people will play in your face, and they really don't have, they really don't want to be in a committed relationship. They just want all the perks that come along with it. I think that's a better way to put it. All of the girlfriend, wife benefits, they come along with it, but they want to have one foot in the street and one in the house. And I'm a firm believer in saying that I feel like life is just too short to be playing with people. Why? And who has time to just play with people's hearts and their minds? If you know for a fact that this is not the person that you want, if you know that you're not going to take a relationship serious, then you should be honest and tell people. Let them know that you value them as a friend and don't play with them. Allow them to move on and find who the Most High has for them. Don't just hold anyone up just because, you just have your own selfish reasons. But yeah, if you're not going to value a person and appreciate them the way they want to be appreciated and treated, then, allow people to live their lives and move on and find happiness. Because at the end of the day, everyone should be happy in one way or another. I think we all are looking for love. But the first step in finding that, of course, is loving on yourself. Fixing everything that's going on inside of you, so that when you do find that right person that is meant to be in your life, and the person that the Most High has designed just for you, you'll be ready. You won't come with any baggage. There'll be no questions, no ifs, ands, or buts about anything. You will know. You will know. Just based off of their energy, that this is the person that the Most High made just for me. And no matter how many big booty Judies walk by, I know that this person is not going to leave me or be disrespectful or disloyal to me. I think that we all should give all praises to the Most High, because He is so wonderful. He's amazing. He actually looked out for us. That's why we're here today. That's why you're here today. That's why you press that play button. Maybe you didn't really want to press the play button, but you just decided, hey, let me see what's going on this episode. And you were led to press that play button because you were meant to hear what I just said. The Most High loves you. And If you ever doubted that he did, then you're wrong. I know sometimes to some people it may feel like you've been forgotten about. It may feel like love is just never going to find you. It may feel like all hope is gone and you're just stuck in a never-ending cycle. But I'm here to tell you today, please hold on. Do not give up. Don't throw in the towel because your blessing is coming. It's coming. The love of your life is coming in one way or another. And you're going to be happy. And on that note, I am going to end today's podcast. Thank you all so much for joining me. I appreciate you so very much. You can email me at KIMIJO774@gmail.com and I will get back with you. You can comment or leave an episode idea. Give me at least one day to respond. You can also message me on my Feel the Beat web radio station. You can message me on there or you can message me on Spotify. Also, you can subscribe to my Spotify. It's between $3.99, $4.99 a month. I would really appreciate it. I would appreciate your support a lot. So, yeah, you all go ahead and have the most amazing day. And remember that you are amazing. The Most High loves you, and so do I. See you next time, guys.